Hey City Groups, how you doing? Pastor Chris here. Hey guys, we are in week 4 of the WEiRD series. That's crazy, right? It's flown by. But I just want to remind you, man, in the middle of this, you are creating a spiritual habit. Whether you know it or not, you're actually creating a biblical foundation for how to live out community together. This is really important to the life of our church. We are called to do this, and so we want to help you guys to know, believe, and live out the gospel together. So way to go, man. We're proud of you guys. We've been praying for you as a leadership team. Stick with it. Keep on coming back every week, okay? Hey, listen, we're, like I said, in week 4. Pastor Jay this week talked about WEiRD money. Yeah, it's hard to talk about money in church, right? But it's important, all right? And so we're talking about this idea of money, what it means to use it correctly. What does the Bible say about it? There's a lot of things to talk about. But Pastor Jay brought up this idea of the principle of budgeting. This idea of what does it mean to live out a budget, right? How to be countercultural with your money in so many ways. So let me tell you a little bit of story about me and 70. We were married young, we didn't have a lot of money, but by God's grace, He gave us just 1 or 2 principles that we adopted. I wasn't very wise, but God was good to us, right? So one of those was simply do not spend over $50 without your spouse's agreement and knowledge, right? So we would say, hey, listen, under no circumstance are we going to actually spend anything over $50 unless we agree upon it. It kind of checked us and put us in places to say, hey, we got to make that phone call, I got to talk to her, wherever it might be. That was really important to me. The other thing you guys might have heard about is the envelope system. You ever heard of the envelope system? Maybe Dave Ramsey taught you that. But we actually had an envelope system where we would put cash in it, and we pay all our bills, and we take the rest of our money and we say, okay, what can we spend and what needs to be saved? So we take our, what you call fund cash, or we put it in the envelope. And when the envelope ran out, we had no more money. We weren't gonna spend anything else. We weren't gonna touch anything in the bank. That was the envelope system for us. We decided, we were preemptive in our idea of like, how are we gonna handle our money, because my emotions get the best of me in the moment. So we have a plan in place so we don't do that, okay? So principles matter when you're budgeting. But I just wanna make one more point. Listen, behind principles comes values. You gotta have values, right? Our value to this day is that we are stewards of what God's given us. Believe it or not, we look at our money and say, it's not even ours, it's God's. It's all God's. And so we went, how are we gonna steward this well? Right, it's a value that build our principles. Okay guys, so here is your opening question for the week. What are 1 or 2 principles that you put in place in your own life that you practice to help you use your money wisely? Okay, that's your opening question. Let's go.